Hello, Collective. Tarot Flow here to give you a tarot reading today. I know I missed you guys the last couple days, but you know your spiritual teacher got you, right? So today we're going to do a tarot reading for post Lionsgate for you guys, and we're going to see what's going to come up for the collective, okay? So if you feel like this message is going to resonate with you, please stick around, and if not, you can scroll away at this time. Remember, time is an illusion and energy is fluid. So even if this message reaches you after August, let's say 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, it's still going to resonate regardless. Okay. So let's get into the cards. Today I'm using a different deck. I'm using Transient Light Tarot. I've been using this deck on myself for the last couple days, and I really like the artistry and the energy that comes through. Um, Using these cards. So we're going to dive right in and see what the collective has for you guys post Lionsgate portal. I hope everybody had an amazing new moon. I know I did. And I hope everybody had an amazing Lionsgate experience this weekend. Even if it was personal. You didn't have to partake in the witchy woo woo stuff. Just showing up for yourself and giving yourself some rest, some peace, some self-care. That's enough. That's enough to help you honor yourself at this time. I know last night it was very calm. I shielded myself and protected myself from that chaotic eclipse energy, so it didn't really disrupt anything in my life. If anything, I would say I had some profound messages in my dream last night, and it was very calm sleep. Ooh. So there is a need for us to, I think for the next couple of days, as this eclipse energy starts to dissipate, there is a need for us to, step back and grieve a little bit, which makes a lot of sense because eclipse energy is like a rebirth. It's a transformation. So not only do you need time for rest and recalibration, but also processing. You might need to process what you've experienced over the last week or so, especially if some of you guys have went through tower moments. If you don't know what a tower moment is, a tower moment is basically divine intervention. Things being stripped out of your life. The universe is forcing you to face something head on and stop running from it, or take accountability for something in order for you to move on. So basically, the past has to dissolve. Current things in your life probably needed to crash and burn in order for you to step into this new version of yourself, step into this new space now. Um, I've been saying that for a long time, that when we come to our destination, it's going to be tailored to our needs. However, what you currently have in your space, whether it's your home, your personal life, the people, places, and things that are in your life, if they're not in resonance with you at this time, they're going to have to dissolve and they're going to have to burn away. But in that fire, you will be purified, you will be renewed, you will be rebirthed. So sometimes tower moments can be traumatizing, and sometimes tower moments can be nothing more than just an epiphany or an idea or a revelation about something, and realizing, oh wow, that's why this is happening, or that's why these people, places, and things are leaving my life. So the more resistance you have towards change, the more difficult the tower moment is going to be. And the less resistance, the more you're flowing with it and just not even giving it that much energy. You're going to start to see that the outcome is going to be far greater than you had hoped for. Just because you're flowing with it, you're going with it, and you're not complaining about it or anything. Um, it really feels like we're in that void, the void between the old life and the new life. So as we're here in that void, it's kind of like we just really need to process what happened to us, process everything that has happened from the beginning of Lionsgate until now, because yesterday was the last day of Lionsgate. It was also 444 on my timer as confirmation. So now this is bringing a new foundation, protection, security, long-term stability, not just stability in the here and now, but stability long-term for the life that you want to live, the person that you want to become, right? So we have the nurture card here. In this deck, this is the Empress, right? And I kind of want to talk about this card for a minute because you see the pearl inside of the clam. If you're not already aware, clams kind of purify the water that is around them, right? They detoxify that environment. And in turn, in doing so, it kind of gives them this rock, right? From all the impurities inside of the water. And over time, those impurities gives you a pearl, which is a beautiful gift, right? And so I feel like a lot of you could be currently going through that. Like you're trying to just like move through the yucky, murky waters and trying to figure it out. And then on the other side of it, you kind of realize that, like, wow, I'm in that void. I'm procreating with the universe. I have all these blessings, even though it might not be material. I have my, I have a clear mindset. I have mental clarity. I have peace of mind. I have a calm and regulated nervous system, which are all things that are important to make you be able to receive at this time, right? And because we kind of went through this eclipse where this portal was bringing us so much change and transformation, I feel like this is what's happening now. The clam is opening and it's offering you something, right? And then we have the five of vessels here, which is normally the 5 of cups. This is loss in some way, shape, or form, grieving. But I'm also getting that some of you, after, since this is, for the day after the eclipse and the new moon, maybe do an egg cleanse. Okay. I did one yesterday for the first time. I was surprised at what was revealed to me. Okay. Do an egg cleanse. And I'm only saying that because as we move through this void and we come into these new spaces, we're, being called to live our truth, live our purpose, live out our divine mission, our fate, right? There are, or could be, people who are jealous about the life that you live, the person that you're becoming, and people just through their intention wish that they can be you. They wish they had your confidence. They wish they had your calling, right? And when someone unintentionally sends you that evil eye, you still absorb it in some way, shape, or another, right? So it's going to be really important for you to do an egg cleanse, do a spiritual bath afterwards, take a couple days and, be in resonance with the universe and kind of allow yourself to isolate a little bit, go into hermit mode. And then at the end of those couple days, go back and do another egg cleanse and see what else you see, because it would probably be a lot better than the first one. Okay. I had mentioned yesterday that with the eclipse and the new moon, there wasn't a need for manifesting anything because it's chaotic energy. Maybe wait until today for you to do that. Okay. And I'm only saying that because the 5 of vessels could be a loss in some way, shape, or form. So now you're trying to get back. You're trying to figure out how to replace things that were stripped from you at this time. Don't focus on that right now. Don't focus so much on trying to get things back or trying to replace them. Really allow yourself to sit in this moment of gratitude, and realizing that I'm not really getting a lot of cards here, guys. It's only 2 cards. But I feel like that's the message. I feel like less is more. And I got one more card for you guys. See, 9 of Pentacles, your harvest season. And I talked about that yesterday. Go back on my page and watch the video I did where I was walking at 5:30 in the morning and I gave you guys a collective message. Harvest season is here. It feels like fall. It feels very Halloweeny. This is also pre-Empress, and we also have the Empress here. Okay. So you are being prepared for a fruitful season. You are being prepared for you to finally receive those karmic rewards at this time. Just be really patient with yourself. Allow this eclipse energy to dissipate. Okay. And I hope that resonated with you guys. And if so, please comment down below. I'm also leaving my information down here so you can contact me for a personal reading. I do have August specials, and I will catch you on the